If he wanted something built, he had a heathen build it. Right? That's why when Solomon sat on the throne, the heathen pretty much was like for example, who did he get to build the temple?
The temple.
And his own home.
Yeah. It was heathen.
He was a heathen. Habib.
Yep, to physically do it.
You know. So they was considered the chief. They were the heads. All right. They were the top hierarchy.
Same thing on the reverse of Pharaoh with us in Egypt.
Huh.
What do you think we saw all this work and we was talking about? What do you think we was building? Up Egypt.
Exactly.
Including the pyramids.
Yeah, the Pharaoh, he's the head. All right. So who's the head of this current center? The powers that be.
Right. Like the Nick Kanye was saying.
Who runs the industries? Who we paying our taxes to?
Yep.
You know? In past times, these heads, it was known who was the pharaoh. It was known, you know. But now, it was secrecy. They wanted to keep it a secret forever. That they were the ones actually ruling everything behind closed doors. You didn't know about these guys for the longest time.
Secret council of the wicked.
You know, the secret council of the wicked, man. That was where their power lay, in their secrecy.
You know? Secret society.
Exactly.
In their deception.
I got real quick. Psalm 63 and verse 2. Well, I started 1 to 64. Yes, like in 64. Yep, 64. It says, "Hear my voice, O power, in my prayer. Preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect."
That goes with that brother just said. They have to do things in secrecy.
They hide it in the fools. They hide it in their books. They hide it in their laws.
Right.
They have a lot of ways of hiding major propaganda and major what's what I'm looking for. Basically detriments against the people. Like I'll bring one out, fluoride, right? Fluoride is in a bunch of toothpaste, and you gotta be not Zest, Colgate, Smile, or whatever, but it got the shit that fucks you up.
Water.
In the water. Saying it makes teeth strong, but it's really making you crazy on the inside, calcifying your pineal. Like, if they do a bunch of secret shit like the MSG, monosodium glutamate, it does a bunch of things like that. What was the other one that they said?
Fructus syrup.
What was that one they just talked about? They said it's known to be cancerous.
Everything, man.
Yes, there was one that just came up.
Not the one in the cereal, right?
Is it a dye?
It was something recent, like
Starburst.
all of these things.
Everything.
But anyway, but it's in everything. But it's only in the low level stuff that low level people, the poor people can get to. They don't use it. They don't use hand sanitizer. They got fucking belly fat soap. The fucking soap off of what's that movie, Fight Club and shit, man. You know, they got better shit out there. And it says that they may shoot in secret at the perfectly. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not, because you don't see him. It's just coming out of these companies, Johnson & Johnson.
Right.
This talc. The talc that was in there's all sorts of that. Yeah, all these different companies got all the stuff that's bad for you. There's the parent company that's pushing this out on the people. And we're telling you.
Shampoo.
Was it the
Shampoo?
Was it shampoo? I know nail, but I think it was shampoo. Yeah, it was a shampoo recently.
Damn.
That they said even shampoo will give you cancer.
Certain hair products.
Yeah. And it's like the J shit. You know it's the J stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, petroleum,
Baby.
which is in everything.
Baby powder.
Yeah, Farmer Kids, petroleum based.
Yeah.
Right.
And who owns that industry?
Yeah. It says they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune to lay snares privately.
And those are all those snares that they're, laying privately, you know, in secrecy. It's traps and snares through the food, like the brother was saying, shampoo, any and everything that we consume in this society, this devil got their hands on, is wicked, and it essentially kills you. If you use that shit long enough.
You think they not into that miracle marijuana? Yeah, right. The
Right.
moment they got in the laboratory, they put their things in there.
They're gonna start selling weed at gas stations.
Yeah. I forgot where they were saying it,
You
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So, who goes? And you know, it's gonna be mostly in these ghetto ass neighborhoods.
Who's gaining off all of this dispensaries and shit? Edomites. Where do you got to go get the licensing and for all this shit from? Them.
Yep.
You know?
Permits and shit,
And,
yep.
you know, you always got a nigga talking about they gonna start a dispensary. Man, get out of here,
Where
man.
y'all at?
You know?
Where y'all at? I mean,
These Edomites, they're gonna eat off this. These Edomites eat off everything that we do.
Yep.
You know? And why can't you niggas realize that and get out of this place?
They
You know,
know.
spiritually. These niggas
These
is
niggas. Niggas, man.
Dangle a fucking quarter ounce in front of them, you know?
Oh,
And
well.
some Henny.
They go get the JV,
You know?
shit.
Didn't they get that as an incentive to the JV?
Yeah,
A few
giving out
or
ounces and some shit. Yeah.
Last one, you got it, brother. It says, they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. That's how they know what works on us, right? Both the inward thought of every one of them in the heart of both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep.
Yeah, the human mind is very cunning,
Yeah.
especially him.
Yeah, and desperately wicked, right? So what's he gonna? That's his spirit anyway. So what's he gonna be delving into? See how much wickedness and destruction he can push on his brother Jacob.
And he's good at hiding shit in plain view. Right?
Yeah.
Like imagery.
A lot of images. It's to put hexes on you.
Yeah.
You know, this motherfucker. He's that's how good he is at deception. That he can put it right in your face.
Yeah.
Literally, he can put it right in your face, man.
Somebody told me something about the liquor store, right? You go to the liquor store. Why is tobacco marketed like candy?
Yeah.
It's right there, eye level, down here, in bright colors and shiny and all types of shit, just like candy would be to get the attention of who? The kids that's right there growing up seeing it. They go smoking. On and on and on. They put all this shit in the cartoons, the vibration, that alphabet soup is in
Imagery.
the cartoons, all of it, man. Y'all got it.
Even the drugstores.
Yep.
Every Walgreens got that witch pot symbol on it.
Yep. Right on the outside.
They're telling you right there that those drug houses is witchcraft, sorcery, witch houses. You're doing sorcery when you play around with them drugs. Man.
Hey, but they threw us under the bus in the '80s with that with them drug selling.
Just say no.
Just say no
Just
dares.
say no. But I'm trying to think of the operation that they did. I forgot the name of the operation. Where they remember he had that Jake go sell him a thing of crack, then they went and busted him across the street from the White House.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of that actual operation that they did. It was under Bush. But anyway, they did that. But then they the biggest drug dealers though, because they selling it and they drugs illegal. But they just went and stole the drugs out of the Middle East at them opium fields. And now they pushing them on the people. Now there's an opioid epidemic.
They showed you that in that American Gangster movie
Yep.
with
Without the jump.
with Denzel with the fucking heroin and shit.
Yep. And they push right
American, was it American Heat or something like that?
American
Oh,
Gangster.
American.
No,
No,
it's the
no,
other
it
with
was another
Tom Cruise.
Oh yeah.
I can't think of
American,
something. Yeah. I can't think of it. But it tells about that too.
American Beer or something like that.
It's not me. It's something else.
Yeah.
So it starts with America.
Yeah,
Somebody
like, they
Google
got a fentanyl problem. Where's this thing coming from?
Right.
You know where they try to say it's coming from? Jake in Mexico. They
Ah.
always busting some Jake down in always, you know, we got a big old bus. Fuck no.
Nah, that whole Contra, the Iranian Contra scandal, going back in the 80s. That was they operations.
CIA.
That was the CIA, and they told you that in that show Snowfall.
Great.
Who was Franklin's ultimate connect?
Right.
You had the white boy CIA dude,
Mm-hmm.
and they was doing
American
deals
made,
with who?
Yeah.
That small hat.
Small.
Yeah.
They went to him for he was the plug.
Yeah.
Right.
Dang.
Give
Come on, man.
Give him all the guns.
Oh, you
He had
talking
all
about,
the guns.
Firearms.
What was his name?
Lord of War?
I want to.
Huh?
Talking
Damn,
about
what
Lord
was
of
his
War?
name? I can't think
No, I'm
of his
talking
name.
about that show,
Snowfall.
Oh, but Lord of War was the same thing with,
Right.
with Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Showing you their history. That movie was American made, yeah.
American.
But he was
Something like
transport. He was a transporter, I think. I didn't see the movie, but I heard it was good.
Yeah.
That was his name was
I ain't seen Snowfall.
what's his name, man?
I got it, bro.
Avi.
Avi. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of them small hat names too.
Right.
Yeah. He was the plug for Franklin, man.
Right.
He had to connect to the guns, you know, and every time he would meet with him, he's sitting up in his big ass mansion in the hills.
Hey.
Got parties going on, got, you know, bitches doing lines, snorting up all type of coke. You know what I'm saying?
But
just going wild and shit.
But just like a, I want to say it, emblem,
Small hat.
small hat.
Say 1948 era small hat. We gotta speak in code. We're
Yeah.
talking about the devil.
Nothing would stick to him.
Come.
Yeah.
Nothing
Never
sticks
get
to these
crime.
people. No crimes. They get court date pushed back where that shit is just swept under the rug.
They come in, they see their name, they come in with the hand gestures.
Yeah.
They come in with all of that. The
They
symbolism, the pin, to have a certain.
They're the top lawyers.
Right.
They're above the law, man.
Yeah.
They have these judges and these prosecutors and these. Everybody is in their pockets.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
These guys don't. They're outside of the law, man. Okay. No, the law don't apply to them.
Right.
They get away with everything.
I got a
Yeah.
place. Deuteronomy 25:17. Remember what Amalek did unto thee by the way, when ye were come forth out of Egypt.
Yep.
How he met thee by the way and smote the hindmost of thee.
Yeah, those at the back of the line, basically, they start attacking those at the back. And when a brother was breaking, I forgot exactly how it goes, but they were talking about who's at the back of the line.
It tells
So
you right
when
here.
we knew, it does? Okay, you got it.
Even all that were feeble behind thee,
Yep.
when thou was faint and weary, and he feared not the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Therefore it shall be, when the Lord thy power hath given thee rest from all thy enemies round about, in the land which the Lord thy power giveth thee for an inheritance to possess it, that thou shalt blot out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven. Thou shalt not forget it.
Man, don't forget it. The Most High, his attitude towards them was, man, I'm gonna hold it. Because the scriptures say we're not supposed to grudge, right? But with them in particular,
Yeah.
I ain't forgetting nothing.
Okay.
Right.
You know how Jake be like, hey, I never forgot, homie. Like, I'll never forget that.
We got-
That's the
it's
type
on
of shit
sight.
that keep the gangs
Yeah.
fighting for decades against
That's
each
on
other.
sight.
Because it's some shit that happened 30 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, the nigga that got robbed or killed over a chick, and because he's my family, I got to gripe with you.
Right.
So I'm gonna go and,
Kids
and,
gonna
and,
pass
and
it down.
retaliate,
Yep.
and then it's gonna pass down. Well, hey, the Most High, he has that attitude towards our actual enemy,
Yeah, yeah.
which is especially Amalek, man.
Yeah.
You know, you was the first nation we had to worry about when we walked into the wilderness. We had our first war was with your ass.
Your brother was breaking down, but it said the feeble. When he broke down how we would travel, it would be an elder or two in the front. Then it was like the younger people. Then it was like the body of the women and children in the middle. Then it was like the elderly and the feeble behind it. Then it was like the young, but some of the warriors were in the back too, to protect us from the back. But that's why they attacked. But mostly you would have your warriors more up front though. You know, and there's just a few in the back just to make sure they didn't fall too far behind without protection. And that's who would come in and try to take us down from with our elderly people.
Yeah, that's how the devil works, man.
Yeah.